All right. It's that time again. Good evening, good day, good night. It's your girl Diamond here with another session of Becoming, where we're going through the journal created by the First Lady, who will always be my First Lady, Michelle Obama. Wonderful times with this book and the journal. Welcome to our channel. I'm your girl Diamond from the Diamond and Pearl Lifestyle channel. Please feel free to hit that notification bell, subscribe to our channel, and also hit that button right down there, that like button, so you won't miss any of our uploaded or live videos. And you can tell YouTube that, hey, I like these guys, they all right. Okay, so I'm just going to allow you guys to come on in. I got a little something in the mail a while ago. I don't know if I should. Ooh, shoot. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me see if she come on, because I didn't even let her know I got my package. Anybody see Patricia P? Let me know. Hello, Celia. Hello, Shantae Hiller. Good evening. Is this your first time? Please put a gem of any choice that you like, whatever gem you like, in the comments so we can welcome you to our gem family. And with that being said, I'm here for it. All right, we're going to have to set the timer, but I'm going to go through this bag. Oh, she told me she was sending me some extra. Okay. Oh, I got some dots. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Diamond. Ah, there you go, Shantae. Nice. Welcome to the family. Thank you for coming by our channel. I got numbers. Oh, she gave me a fit. Thank you, Jesus. Lord, I'm not fit, but you know I need the stickers. Thank you. And it's a mini. Perfect. I can fix my mini. Thank you so much, Miss Pat. Oh, she got dots all over the place. Yeah, well, hello. All right. And then she gave me numbers. Y'all know I'm a redating person. And then she gave me cloth and paper. Hold on. That means I got to go get my A5 out again, y'all. What? Thank you. Oh, these papers is crisps. Yes. Oh, no, I'm about to start up my A5. I got to make an A5, y'all, because maybe I can get that black cloth and paper now. Okay, let's stay focused, Diamond. Really? Stay focused. Don't. All right, so Miss Pat, if you ever watch this video, thank you. That was so sweet. Sweeter than dun. All right, so this is what we're here for. Really? You just gonna disrespect me? Okay. Thank you. It's 6 o'clock already. The time is here. Okay, we are the others. I don't know who's the other 6 people watching, but they can hit the like button. But it's okay. Come on in, everybody. I got my pens. I got my whiteout. And my stickers. And I might need a highlighter. And we getting a little closer. Hey, Sherry. I'm giving y'all some time because I came on a little 2 minutes early. And let's see, where were we? Hola, Sergio. How you doing, papi? Hey, papi. Ay, Dios mío, my goodness. You came? Okay. I'm sorry. He started it. Sergio, you started that. Okay. Got me speaking un poquito Spanish. Hello, really? All right. So, muy bueno. Oh, papi. Okay. We talk later. Okay. All right, really though? You just gonna come in here talking. Here we go. So last week there was some homework. I had to review my video, some things that I was gonna ask if anybody did it. One was, did anyone write a letter to a loved one that had passed, or someone, a friend or anything? I don't know if everybody had did it. I know what Tia said that she wanted to do it to add to her homework. That was one. But also, have courage this, okay, here was the homework. Have courage this month to share a little more of your story with someone else. Hold on one second. Father God, we thank you for your mercies and your grace. I pray that you will bless this session tonight. Lord, I pray that you will bless the people that are on the live tonight. I pray that everything will be explained clearly and fulfilling to them tonight, God. Help us to all leave with some form of a blessing. And we give you the glory, the honor, and praise. Amen. Sorry about that. We ready. Okay, now I'm ready. Hey, Chica. How you doing? I hope. Okay, no problem, Crafty. Uh, Thank you for being here. All right, I'm looking to see if, I don't know why Pro just, okay, we'll see. Amen. Yes, so we're going. I have to be strict on time tonight. I have two other functions after this. So we're going to do this right. I'll say 45 minutes. Go. All right. So as I was reading, have courage this month to share a little more of your story for someone else, with someone else. Ask them about theirs and what did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about the person? That was the homework for last week, Tuesday. Did anybody do it? Because if you didn't, you just didn't. Hey, Marvelous Beauty. I guess I just saw some more people went live too. I don't know. It's something about Tuesday night. There's power in allowing yourself to be known and heard, in owning your unique story, in using your authentic voice. And there's grace in being willing to know and hear others. This for me is how we become. That was the last quote that we read by Miss Michelle Obama. That was the starting of it. Okay, so I appreciate what you had. And that, yeah, what are the greatest lessons you learned as a child? We went over that. This kind of threw me for a whim. My family was my world, the center of my everything, and I threw a monkey wrench in it. And sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know how they got in. Are we back? Yeah, I know. I just do not disturb me. Do not poke. That's what it means. Okay. And I had said that this, I don't believe that. I believe that my God is my everything. That was a difference of what I said. Okay. All right. So the first question for tonight is, because no one answered me if they did, we can go, we can keep moving. In as much detail as possible, capture one favorite memory you created with your loved ones. So when we're doing these prompts, if this is your first time here, you don't understand what's going on, we read the prompts. You have to, you should be writing down on your paper or your notebook or in your journal your thoughts. I'm just a facilitator for this book. So I want you to be free to, because nobody's going to read it and there's no wrong or right answer. It's just an answer because this is a journal for you. So when I read this, the first thing that came to me, I really thought about it, honestly, but is when my first Thanksgiving home after leaving the nursing home. And I finally got to cook again. So for 9 months, I couldn't cook. I couldn't do a lot. And I had to relearn stuff. So this is my story. It meant so much to me when the first Thanksgiving came around for me to cook. I wasn't in the best of health, but it was just it was so powerful and overwhelming for me to do that because I had learned to appreciate the little things in life. There was a time when I couldn't see all my children. If there was not a pandemic, but if there was an outbreak of anything, they would shut down the facility. They would have to see me through the window. They couldn't come in. They couldn't. And that's the first time my children were ever kept away from me. So I promised myself that once I get out, that things would have to change. Hey, Anita. So I cooked everything. I cooked curry goat. I cooked rice and peas, baked chicken, jerk chicken, white rice. I made potato salad, macaroni salad, mac and cheese. I made everything. My husband, he did some fried dumpling and fish, and it was just amazing. And the mere fact that I was able to see all my children again in one space was such an honor. And that was the moment. And then before we ate, I made everyone say one thing they were grateful for. And it became a ritual where we did it every Thanksgiving. They probably thought it was boring and terrible by the time we get around to everybody. The food was cold, but the point was, you want curry chicken. The point was that we were together. You live close to me. Next time you throw down, it's gonna be okay. Okay, boo. Okay. I was just, y'all gotta remember. Well, y'all don't remember, but y'all have to know that I love cooking. It's part of our family. That's what we do. We don't need no function to have food. You can say we're gonna read the Bible. We all cooking. We going game night. We cooking. Thanksgiving is ridiculous. We gotta make name tags. Wow, Trika, seriously? Okay, so we throw down for real. So it's nothing to me. If I can't, it's gotten to the point where if I can't do something monetarily, I can feed you. That's my thing. I know what my talents are. When it comes to uncoiling and recoiling, it's not my talent. When it comes to certain crafts, it's not my talent. I can't do it. But I don't play with me with food. I can tell by the first taste that the food ain't good. If I and then I don't embarrass you. I be like, I'm on a diet. I'm fasting instantly. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I say. It's the truth. Just let's stay focused, Diamond. But so you write down your most favorite memory that you've created with your loved ones, your family. Hey, Tanya. All right, so the next prompt was describe your perfect day, beginning with breakfast and ending with dinner. Well, I just talked about food, right? All I did was write what food. That was not what the prompt said, but that's what my mind said. My mind said, think about the most perfect things you want. I should have put dentist too, but something where I didn't have to do nothing. So it'd be a big breakfast from McDonald's with a large iced coffee, extra light, extra sugar. Don't judge me, okay? This is a no judge zone. But I was just thinking the quickest thing is breakfast, then Bible study plan, do my Bible plan and my daily word, and then watch the morning tea with Tamara and the peeps. And then if I have anything in the house to do, get that done real quick, run the errands. And then lunch would be a seafood bag or brow. I don't know what they call it. What's that seafood bag, that big bag with everything in it? Crab legs, some shrimp. What is that called? A browl or a bag? Anybody want to help me out on this? Seafood boil. Word, I was off. Okay, boil. Thank you so much. That's what I would like. And for lunch, I would take a walk in my favorite craft stores. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and probably pick up a sticker book. I'm just saying, that's what I. And then my dinner, if I didn't cook, well, this is treating myself. It would be Mama's rice and peas and pepper steak. I don't think y'all know who Mama is. She passed away earlier this year, but that woman put her whole body in her food. I ain't gonna say she put a foot in it, put a hand in it. She put her whole body. You could eat her rice and peas without no meat. And when I say that, it's that seasoned so well. It's just like a whole. Why are we talking about food so much? I'm hungry. But that's what the thing said. That's how I would end my day. And then the snack part would be a glass of wine and my favorite movie or some popcorn. They didn't tell me about snacks, but that'd be a great day for me. No problems, no kids yelling, no kids mad at me for something that I didn't have to do because they ain't my mama. Sorry, that was a little bit too much. But just peaceful. My husband ain't nagging me. He just, you know, you know. Or he brought me home something nice and I ain't had to get dressed. I just stayed in my robe and my pajamas all day. That's a great day for me. Sometimes you don't have to do one dang thing to be all right. If you don't get to do your to-do list one day, it's okay. Hey, Cindy, your self-care act, you can write it down in your book and say it's nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Trika has made me do this. Trika, I blame this on you. This is me. Every day, I'm supposed to be doing a self-care act. Some days I might not get to it. But today, I did it. It was supposed to be read a book. Yeah, that ain't happening. I did my nails. I couldn't take it no more, y'all. I really did my nails this time. Gratitude, something grateful for. You don't have to do what you wrote down in your book. Ain't nobody gonna put you in detention. Thank you. There ain't nobody gonna put you in detention for what you put down in your book and your planner and your notes. It's whatever you want. So sometimes, oh yeah, that's right. I did say that too. That's funny, Trick. I said I'll be in the book tonight, so I did do that. But I didn't go outside. Well, the weather. I also tracked the weather in here, so that kind of adds to the mood. I'm gonna try a mask on Thursday. I don't think I've ever done that. But I saw Michelle with some charcoal on her face. Now, if I was stupid, I would go get some coal cheaper, like from the Home Depot or Lowe's, and put it on my face. But that's not what I'm gonna do. I have a mask that Monica gave us at the Planning a Better Me thing. I hope it worked. And try to do it myself and don't scare my husband. But these things are something you should do. Okay, thank you, sis, because I don't. First of all, I thought the mask was one of the Halloween masks. You go buy it at the store and put it on with the string. I'm special. Don't judge me. Taking a walk. Simple. And another self-care act is unplugging. To me, you don't have to do nothing. It don't have to be difficult. And then every day of the month, I was writing something to encourage myself. I slipped off about the 18th. I was tired. But I would just encourage myself, hey, girl, bright like a diamond, shine, go ahead. You are so cute. Little things. Girl, you got this. You make me laugh, girl. Talking to myself, encouraging myself. But that's just the point I was trying to make, y'all. Y'all do stuff for yourself to encourage yourself. I love these little big head kids right here. Hey, TYI, today my heart desire. Hey, nice. I like that. So y'all get the message? Y'all see what I'm trying, Trika. I'm trying, girl. It's not easy. And then I Love Me challenge with Brown Mom Experience. That was awesome. I wasn't committed to it as much, but the mere fact of coming together and doing it is awesome. Oh, see, I'm glad. Hello, planning and eating. That's cute too. Write them down, guys. Try it. All right. So we moving to the next prompt. We working on good time. Yes. Okay. This one said, write a letter to your teenage self. Hey, Lady B, giving advice and revealing what the future holds. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what. This one was kind of funny for me. First of all, I said, girl, okay, say yes to. Meaning, don't say yes to every man that asks you to marry you. This is being truthful. Don't judge me. I got married 12 times. No, I'm just joking. I got married a lot, but don't say yes all the time because you would just become a professional marrier. You was a professional coordinator planner for weddings. That's what I can do that. But when it comes to the marriage part, I get an F because I end up marrying again. Thank you so much. That's crazy. So I would tell myself, don't say yes all the time. Don't say yes to number 3. Don't say yes to skip one. Well, don't skip one because you got the kids out of one and then carry the 2. Just that's one thing I would tell you. Don't do it. And the second one is don't get married so many times. Stay at your mama house until you buy your house. I'd stop writing because I was so upset with myself. Why didn't I stay home? I listened to my stupid brother. He was really speaking to me sarcastically and said, go ahead and move out. You grown because parents don't understand you. You know, they trying to rule you, but you grown. So do what you, go out there, pay rent, pay bills. I didn't know he was speaking sarcastically. I thought he was telling me to do that for real, but I should have stayed home. I shouldn't listen to don't use reverse psychology on the children. Tell them the truth. Do not go over so and so house because they steal. Just write it out in plain. But you know, Lady B, here I am. So I wouldn't change everything that happened in my life because everything happened to make me where I am today. And if those incidents or experiments or experiences didn't happen, I wouldn't change anything, honestly. Because I'm learning to cherish every moment, even the bad times. Some of my colleagues saved up 10 years' salary staying home. See what I'm talking about, Marvin? I'm just, oh, you know how much money I could have saved. Ooh, that's the one. I mean, when I was working, like me and my best friend had a job at McDonald's, and we was working. Instead, I was out there buying Timbs and clothes and pocketbooks and stuff. I couldn't stay home. That's my message to my teenage self. And don't. What would okay? Here's some interaction. What would you have told your teenage self? Put it in the comments. What is something you would have told yourself if you had the opportunity? Not even write the letter or go back in time and tell yourself, "Girl, not that one." My mother told me, "Don't marry the red boot boy." I was like, "What? Them valleys is fly. What's wrong with his shoes?" But she was speaking in parables. She saw something else. You feel me? So, okay, Lady B, is that what you would tell yourself, your teenage self? That's not love? You is not in love, you is infatuated. Or he said certain things to you to make your eyes roll up and your toes curl. What would you tell your future, your past self? Love yourself and you are enough. Awesome. My grandma didn't allow my teenage self to do nothing. Trika, you ain't never lied. My mama ain't let us go over nobody's house. We couldn't go to nobody's house. I told y'all we couldn't even come out the yard. The kids came in my yard. We couldn't get out the gate. Mama said, "Stop eating all that junk food and mind your health." Wow. Grammy ain't playing. Grammy, Hey, Katrina. It's okay, baby. Why do I always get a dislike? It seems like when I pray, somebody hit that thumbs down button. I bind you, Satan. Not today. It's okay. We're going to be here still, no matter what. Anybody else have anything they would have told they past self, teenage? That's funny. Girl say, Grandma ain't play. That's it. All right, we're going to keep moving till I see another person put something in. Okay, here we go. Still to this day, I messed up the last 2 years of high school. I say it all the time. I would go back. Wow. Don't sleep all day. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Applying myself. Wow. So, even though we haven't been able to go back and tell our past teenage self, I would just encourage you all to tell somebody or tell a teenager, someone you know or someone you don't know, even though they might not adhere to it, but they will remember it in due time. That whatever you said to them will come back. Trust me, I'm not being prophetic or nothing, but it's the truth. It comes back so plain as day when they're growing up. Because everything my mama said came plain as day after the fact. Heck, I'm going to tell myself today. I know that's right. To not think every boy I dated really cared for me. Come on, T.Y. Okay. But she saved all my money I made. And when I graduated, I had 20 grand in my, stop. I had 20 grand in my account. So I respect and love her for teaching me that gift. Trika, learn how to save, right? Trika, your grandmother alive now? Is she alive now or she passed? See, I didn't, I had to learn through my mom. I never had a grandmother, but I know what my mom as a grandmother was like because of how my mom loved on her grandkids and loved her children. 94. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of wisdom. My brother-in-law is 90 today. It's his birthday today. 90 years old. Me too, cuz now my today self on a 3-day juice detox. See? That's a lot of knowledge. Oh my God. Wisdom. I love to hang with older people when I was growing up. Because they got so much wisdom. They funny. When they talk about stuff and their teeth be falling out and they can't remember where they put their teeth, it was a hilarious thing to me. I just couldn't, or they talk, you sit down beside the older people in church, they really say what they want to say in church, but you don't hear it, but they'll whisper to Sister Betty and say, look at that right there. You see how, last time he was here, he brought the other girl, you know. But it's funny, just like Steve Harvey said. Ooh, he loved to be around the older folk. They gonna give you one. Some of them was cussing, but you know, they ain't gonna tell nobody. Let's move on, Diamond. Stay focused. Write a letter to your future self outlining your expectations for the years to come. That's what you guys just did. In all retrospect, you guys said it. You said what you would have said to to your future or past self, I mean. Trika says, now when I see her, I always slip her 100. She just smiled. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we don't understand it when they're telling us stuff, but in due time you will. I love old people. I just love them. All right. What's the most spontaneous thing you have ever done? Okay. I'm going to ask the question to y'all. What's the most spontaneous thing that you have ever done? Can you put it in the comments if you can remember? I'm not going to put getting married, but I'm just saying. 3, 2, 1. Okay. When I lived in Florida, we was going to the club one night, and my transmission went on my Camry. But we got to the club, bungee jump. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, you made it. Thank you, girl. I got Disney just thinking about the bungee. Ooh, I don't have the heart for it. Start my YouTube channel. I'd be nervous. Oh wow, you could do it. You could do it. Planning to eating. Katrina says it was a time for my children to go back to school, and I took a 1-month trip to Morocco. Me and my family. Hello, Jesus. I know that's right. Marvelous says can't swim but rode jet skis in a kayak. Oh my goodness. You love the Camry, it's your favorite car. That's some good ones, y'all. Well, let me tell y'all what happened to me. The Camry, the transmission went on the Camry when we got to the club. So I just said, what are we going to do now? We're already here. So let's just park it. We'll figure it out after we come out. Because I had bought an outfit and everything, and I was going to party. We was in Florida. We had just moved. It's okay. Not important, but okay. So when the club was over, I said, we're going to have to wait till everybody leave. It was a bunch of us, car full. They was like, what you going to do? I'm about to drive my car home. Because if anybody live in Florida or Georgia, the there's 5 lanes on one side. I mean, everywhere you went was a highway. It was not like no back roads. If you turn a back road, you got to know what southwest is from east, south, and north uptown. Where you might take a left and think you're going to go around and come back. No, you lost. But it was a highway to get back to my house. I decided I ain't had no money for no tow truck. And then if I get the tow truck from the club to the house, I'm going to have to get another tow truck from the house to the mechanic. I drove my car backwards. This is a true story. I drove my car backwards. Everybody was screaming like, yo, Gigi, you crazy? Okay, that's my Camry. The funniest thing is that I drove the car, and when I got to the light, it turned red. I stopped. I stopped. I stopped on the lane. So we facing the light with our butt turned this way. But what happened was a cop was on the other side, and he pulled up against me and was like, man, what's going on? I said, my transmission went, and I have to drive it home. The cop said, ma'am, you can't do that. So when they saw the cop, a couple of my cousins was about to run out. That's neither here nor there. They had warrants. That's okay. We're going to pass on. So they was about to run. I'm like, don't run. Just chill. So the cop said, ma'am, you're going to have to call a tow truck. I'm like, okay. In my head, my spirit was like, dude, when he go back in the car, let's just pray that he get a call. So said, so done. He got a call. He turned his lights on and drove off. I said, everybody get back in the car. I drove that sucker over the hill on the highway and parked my car at my house. That mechanic came to me. Don't play with me, y'all. That's spontaneous enough. I'll never forget that. I got so much kudo points, ranks, that people just said, yo, you was the best. I was scared as hell, but I ain't tell nobody because I'm a thug. I'm a gangster. Thank you, Emily. Hey, boo, where you been? I miss you. Thank you so much. My mechanic came to my house and fixed my car, but I'll never forget that. Whew. I said, Lord, let that cop get a car. He got a car. I said, get back in the car. Gigi, what you doing? Get back in the car. And I drove over that hill. I did have children there, but they were asleep. Okay. Next question. It was awesome. I wasn't leaving my car. Nah, first of all, you leave it, they gonna break into it. I ain't know nobody like that. What were the 10 biggest things that happened to you this month? This month that just started or about to be finished today? Okay. What month is this? June? What happened? This is a I'm going to tell y'all to skip this one. Unless you want to tell me one thing that happened to you great this month. The only thing I can tell y'all, I passed the COVID test. That's one thing. I'm sorry. I'm saying passed COVID test. I did. That's what I remember. Um, that's all. It's a pandemic. Where we going? What we doing? Ain't this? We gonna have to come back to this one another time because there ain't no 10 biggest things. Go to the bathroom. Go to the kitchen. Go back to the bedroom. Go to the office. Go back to the kitchen. That's the 10 biggest things I did all month. See, that's it. I got one. Anybody got another one? What else? That's it. It was too much. Okay. So that's another. This month is too much. Okay. We almost done. Yeah. Here's a quote from Michelle. I was female, black and strong, which to certain people maintaining a certain mindset translated only to angry. It was another damaging cliche, one that's been forever used to sweep minority women to the perimeter of every room, an unconscious signal not to listen to what we've got to say. Huh? Let me try this again. I was female, okay, black, and strong, I get it now, which to certain people maintaining a certain mindset translated only to angry for them. Okay, it was just another damaging cliche. I get it. One that's been forever used to sweep minority women into the perimeter of every room as an unconscious signal not to listen to what we have to say. We got to say. Wow. Michelle Obama is deep. She's something else. Have you ever felt subject to a cliche, and how do you react? That's so real. I'm gonna let y'all chew on that for a minute, but think about it. I know there must have been experiences that you guys have. First of all, somebody explain cliche, because everybody on here might not even know what that means. I didn't even know I was gonna say it right because I say clicky. That's what I was gonna say. The angry black woman. First of all, that cliche, same way. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That's a cliche all by itself because and when I say that, it's like a stereotype, right? When I say that, they were into appearances, her husband was. But deep down inside, they ain't had no life. She stayed home, but he was out there cheating on her. But as a strong black woman, if she spoke up, he tried to belittle her. He tried to he controlled her. I think some men are intimidated by strong black women or women, period. It doesn't even have to be color. But they don't. Sometimes, mommy always say you have to play fool to catch wise. Sometimes you got to ease your smartness on a brother little by little, because it looks like sometimes they can't handle the amount of intelligence that we have. Some men, not every man, don't get me wrong. Please don't somebody cut my throat. But in this predicament, I think she's talking about back in the day as a strong colored woman. I think there's a movie coming out. Even the movie that Cookie was in. the four women. Oh my goodness, what's the name of the movie? What's the name of the movie? The four women that worked in Nassau. It wasn't even like they were there. They were like invisible, but they were the smart ones behind everything. Does anybody know what movie I'm talking about? The something. Oh my goodness. Taraji Henson is in it. The lady from the movie The Help, the maid from The Help is in it. Hidden Figure. Thank you, Atia. There you go. Right there. That's a cliche all by itself. They're hidden figures. Think about it. Have you ever been in an experience like, or been in a cliche? Can you name one? Can anyone name a cliche? You got 10 minutes. That's a cliche. The planet community is a cliche. I'm not even going to get into it, but it's a cliche. And there's a cliche in a cliche. It's a clique. There's a clique in a clique. There's cliques in church. There's cliques all over the world. If you're not of certain of criteria, there's a clique in the neighborhood. If you're not oh my God. And it shouldn't be, but it is. Period. People stereotype you by your hair. What's that song India.Arie said? Is it India.Arie or is it Erykah Badu? I am not my hair. If I got dreads, you stereotype me as a Jamaican that smoke weed. I'm just being real. It's just if I'm bald head, you think I'm something else or I'm sick or how you know I just didn't want no more hair on my head and I just wanted to cut it off. I can do whatever I want. All men play. There you go. All black men play basketball. And that's funny. I did that to somebody the other day. They're so tall. I asked, "Do you play ball?" No. I'm sorry. I didn't know you've been asked that all your life. I'm sorry. I just asked. Don't be wasting the height. But that's a cliche. Just like what she said. All black men, all white men can't jump. What's the movie? We think that some white people don't have rhythm. Ooh, I seen some brothers that got more rhythm than. That's just cliches. Anybody else? One more, and then we can close with these. We don't want to get into the next questions. This one says, look outside the window in your home, write down what you see. I can't do that because it's not appropriate for this channel. Wait. Okay, Jesus. There's a couple of these things we have to write in private. We cannot. That's why this journal is your personal. It's a journal. It's your business. Nobody has to see it. Here's a question. According to this statement, can you write down what you see out your window? That's how I would reword this. Can you write down or tell somebody when you look outside your window what you see? My God. Raise your hand if you can. Anybody. I got high windows, so all I see is trees. Church parking lot. Okay. Yes. Nope. See? There's some things you can't. My God. You see the backyard. I forgot. I was watching SVU and this person was looking out the window. It was a playground, but it's also a place where predators hang out to get kids. And they do it all the time. Can you say that? Sometimes you can't say what's going on next door. A nursing home, my garden, awesome. You can't, okay, see something, say something. That's a cliche too. But do you? When you hear people arguing next door, do you ignore it or do you call the police? Or do you say it's a regular thing? So it's all right, they'll be fine, but one day it's not fine. It's not okay. They'd have to get sick of me because I'm calling every day, because the day I might not call is the day that person might lose their life. But sometimes even trying to help somebody, you lose your life. It was just on the news today. The police were the police heard about a kidnapping, and they chased the person or followed the person due to the tips to a parking lot. And bystanders got involved because the police came out pulling out their guns, but they knew who and what they were walking into or going up to, but the people didn't know. They just went off because of what's going on now, and they started attacking the police in a sense, arguing with them, but they were interfering with them trying to get the kidnapper to let go of his girlfriend. They don't know what happened before that. You're just seeing a scene. You're walking into a scene and you don't know what's going on. You don't know that guy dragged his girlfriend out of her house. You weren't there when the witness saw him drag her and beat her up and put her in the car. But you saw guns drawn, and can you tell someone or write down what you see out your window? That's powerful right there. I'm going to end it on that. But I want you guys to think about it. When you see something nowadays, you got to think twice. You got to be careful what you're encountering, which you don't know. You have to think twice before you want to help somebody anymore. Life isn't like the way it used to be. Everybody, neighborhood watch, each one teach one. I'm sorry to say it, but it's not like that anymore. But I wish we could get back to that. And I pray that one day the world will change, where we can show love and not worry about, if I show love, will I get hurt or will the person appreciate it? I'm sorry, this might not be it was a deep session, but it is what it is. That's the type of world we live in now. Because of all the protests that's going on now, people are they're defensive, and they're thinking they're helping, but sometimes they're harming. So now it's difficult. No one is perfect. There's no such thing. We make mistakes. But the problem is either people don't forgive and forget, or we don't forgive ourselves. We're our worst critic. We are really hard on ourselves. And sometimes that's why we can't prosper or get up, because of the remembrance of the mistakes that we've made in life. But remember that mistakes and accomplishments, it's just a part of your life. It's a part of your journey. You might buck your toe along the way, but get up. This too shall pass. It heals, but it takes time. Because think about it. If you bumped your toe and you didn't feel it, how would you know you hurt your toe? How would you know you hurt something or hurt a part of your body if you didn't have feelings? My God. You would continue hurting yourself, and you wouldn't even understand, because you can't feel. You can't feel the pain. But if you do feel the pain, you remember when you go back to do something else, oh, I can't do that because I got hurt. You play with fire, you get burnt. Really. Bart does it all the time. Bart from The Simpsons. Ow, ow, ow. It's hot, Bart. Stop putting your hand over the fire. We must learn, but we must also forgive. How many of you would love for someone to forgive you for something you didn't even know you offended someone? And you didn't mean to do it, but it happened. I watched 911 where a guy was strung out on drugs and he killed a cop. And it was 30 years later, and that cop that he killed, the fiance, was still looking for his killer. And when she found him, she came to him and said, I came here because of whatever, 30 years ago. And he said, he could have turned, she said, you could have turned yourself in. But he said, I thought that God gave me a second chance. And he tried to do right by doing service for others. But how many do you know that no matter what, there are consequences? There are consequences to actions that you there's consequences. But remember that the Lord fights your battle for you. He'll fight your battle. How you go through the battle is what's important. Because if you proclaim to believe or have faith in something or someone and you carry on real bad, you don't portray a godly, I'm just going to use a Christian. If you are a Christian or a person that believes and you carry on and you degrade or you do say negative stuff and you're just, I don't want your God. I don't want who you believe in because that's just plain. No, that's negative. That episode did something to me. I saw it before, but every time I watch it, it makes me think. So we need to be careful. There are consequences to our actions. So let's try to live right. This book is too deep for me. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Can anyone put anything that they remembered tonight? At least one. I want to know that you guys were blessed or even touched by anything that we've talked about tonight. Even if it's just one of you, you are the reason why I came on to do this. I thank you guys so much for participating. I thank you guys for coming back. Tell a friend, tell someone. Here's thinking about my perfect day. Awesome. Awesome. You can make your day. You can, just what I said, you can make your day. It can happen. Anybody else? I know there's a lot of lives going on tonight, and I thank you for even putting me on your list to be a part. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you all for participating, and I was touched by everything. I'm glad you went through this book. Oh, wow. Your car. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Well, I'm glad, and I'm glad we're making memories together with this book. Thank you, Sherry. Everyone, be blessed. And remember, we'll be back here Tuesday night at 6 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all don't have no homework for tonight. I just want y'all to just think about yourselves, prepping for the party and listening. Yep, Trika, I'm coming. I got to go to another one before I come to yours. So thank you for your time. Yeah, this book is deep. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you guys. Thumbs up the video on the way out. Be blessed and see you in the next one. I will see you everyone. Oh, Trika's party, right. Shrika's planning party at 8:30. Bye, y'all.